Hi guys, today we're going to be learning about the Harlem Renaissance, which it was a huge African American cultural revolution. It brought things such as poetry, jazz, music, and much more things. Okay, and you got to keep in mind at the same time that it wasn't only a cultural revolution. It was it was like
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
it was not only like poetry and things like that. It was an expression against racism. It brought black pride throughout the whole nation. Well, New York, but probably the whole nation now. But okay, you know what I mean. Okay. It just laid movements for many civil rights movements in the future, and yeah. I passed the mic to Matthew.
Jazz was one of the core aspects of the Harlem Renaissance, and it exploded during the movement. Jazz struck a common ground between the people of America, and a perfect example of this is a prominent nightclub in Harlem called the Cotton Club. This club was open from 1923 to 1940. The nightclub was known for its lavish shows and featured many African American entertainers. It acted as a launch pad for many entertainers like Duke Ellington, Cab Calloway, and Lena Horne. Despite the club's popularity, there was one twist. The club was racist.
I think that's enough for Matthew for right now. I can't lie. We'll shortly return.
The shows consisted of musicals, singers, dances, and comedies, all of which relied on racial stereotypes to attract audiences. The club had plantation-themed decor, and on top of that, it was segregated. Black people could not come in and watch shows. It only allowed white audiences.
Well, I hope every single one of you, you love Matthew's presentation. Everybody clap out for him. Everybody. I don't know if you guys clapped or not, but we're going to be passing it to Hussein. Let's get started.
So the Harlem Renaissance emerged after the Great Migration, when large numbers of African Americans moved from the rural South to urban centers in the North, especially Harlem. Influenced by World War I, economic shifts, and a desire among Black Americans to assert their identity and rights. The Harlem Renaissance was not only a cultural explosion, but also a powerful affirmation of African American identity, intellect, and artistry during the early 20th century. Central to this movement were the influential individuals who gave voice to the African American experience through literature, music, art, and activism. Figures such as Langston Hughes, Claude McKay, Duke Ellington, and Alain Locke played pivotal roles in shaping the Renaissance. Langston Hughes was one of the most influential poets of the era, captured the everyday struggles and spirit of Black Americans. His works embraced African heritage and highlighted the beauty of Black life.
Yes, sir.
Hughes believed strongly in creating art that reflected real experiences, accessible to all. Claude McKay contributed to a political edge to the Renaissance. He expressed a bold call for dignity and resistance in the face of racial violence. As a Jamaican immigrant, McKay brought a global perspective to his movement. To the movement.
Black Power.
In music, Duke Ellington revolutionized jazz with his sophisticated compositions and performances at Harlem's Cotton Club. His work brought African American music to the national stage and helped jazz gain recognition as a serious art form. Philosopher Alain Locke, often called the father of the Harlem Renaissance, provided intellectual leadership in his anthology, The New Negro. He encouraged Black artists to draw from African heritage and to take pride in their cultural identity. Together, these figures shaped a new cultural landscape, one that celebrated Black creativity and laid the groundwork for future civil rights movements.
Okay, so basically, what I'm gonna be going over is rent parties. You guys heard me right? Rent parties. And initially, they're just parties for, so like, black tenants mostly can pay rent. Basically, what they did, they hosted parties, charged people. Like, a party, I guess, but they did that, and that was like a source of income, but that also, like, that created like a community of people. Like, created a community, like, a belonging. So I'm gonna go. I made a poem to go over it. So I'm just read that to you guys. All right, 3, 2, 1. Trying to chill on Sugar Hill, the equivalent of broken stones and mills. But we need to rent each other to chill. At the night we hosting for real, while trying to pay our rent and chill. But I'll be lying if that's what only went down for real. Yeah, it was an entirely new story. With Muhammad Ali is a new type of glory. Country by hustle, we all found somewhere to chill. The lyrics in the huge, I go hard into solo. And like Fat Filler, I waited all my life for something to happen. I mean, frick, bro. Okay, because let me explain that one, because like Fat Filler, he was a pianist, I believe, during the Harlem Renaissance, and he created a song called All My Life. You know, I'm alluding to that right there. See how I didn't make you guys wait long? Very classy, very demure, very affluent. Yeah. What the hell? What the hell, Yante? And then I finish it. It's a new type of salvation, but with the sister orientation. Yeah. Hope that covered rent parties. Ain't no party like a rent party, am I right? It's now time for Robert to get screen time.
The Harlem Renaissance, a period of significant cultural and artistic flourishing, eventually ended in the 1930s due to a confluence of factors including the Great Depression and the Harlem Race Riot in 1935. The economic hardships of the Depression, which began with the 1929 stock market crash, severely impacted African American communities, leading to a widespread of unemployment and the closure of many entertainment venues and businesses that had been central to the Renaissance. The Harlem Race Riot, which erupted following a shoplifting incident and a rumor about police brutality, further strained community relations and effectively ended the era of vibrant nightlife and cultural exchange. Guys. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Rob's Roundtable, and today we will be talking about the Harlem Renaissance. Cut it! What are you doing?
Are those?
Huh? What?
Yo, he in a clip for me, bro.
I don't know how to put on a durag, but what up, Young G?